Going to be talking about all the apps today. I'm nervous about tonight. Very, very nervous. Hmm. Where's everybody at? Hmm. There we go. Taking a little while to see people in the chat. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Already a message being held for review. Wow. Hmm. We got Steve from SoCal. What's cooking, everybody? Joe, Zolt, Justice, Malcolm. What's going on, everybody? I am relaxing on a Monday. Yeah, did a little work this morning. We got a day. It's a legal holiday here in Canada. Patriots Day, Victoria Day, whatever you want to call it. Wife is off, kids are off. Everyone's just chilling for a bit right now, so I figured to come out here do a live with you guys. A little nervous. Game 7 for the Habs tonight. We got to take out Buffalo. Uh, yeah, yeah. Nervous about the game tonight. Game 7's making me nervous. I've never been nervous to play a sport, to play a big game, but to watch a big game, I get nervous. Yeah. Mm. Angela from Boston, how are you? Mm. Desmond, what's up? What's everybody doing today? What's everybody doing? Ooh, TSY says Buffalo has it tonight. I don't think anyone knows who has it tonight. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows. Momentum at the right time, will probably take the game. Yeah. What is? Yeah. And also, a lot of you guys are probably still at work right now, eh? Mm, yeah. Mm. Oh, here comes the recycling truck. Sorry if it gets a little. Sorry, compost truck. Sorry if it gets a little noisy for a sec. Yeah. Gene from Tennessee. What's up? Uh, Thoughts on celebrating? Crazy talented. Any team would be lucky to have him for sure. Yeah. Just be a sec with the noise. Sorry. Compost truck. Won't be long. Paul, you're doing a pork shoulder. You're gonna smoke it, roast it. What are you gonna do? Oh, Montreal man from DDO. What's going on? You can't hear the truck? Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's good to know. Video has great noise cancellation. I did not know. Yeah, so we got some news. I have a TV crew coming to film. They're coming to film a short tomorrow afternoon. So we're gonna have a TV crew at the restaurant for 3 4 hours. A little nervous about that. It should be some good fun. Uh, Parker, I'm gonna watch the game for sure. Although I don't know who's gonna win. I'm optimistic for the Habs though. What I do, I'm gonna film a lasagna video one day for sure. Yeah. Mm. How do you say fake? Luke Proctor says, "Why do you fake mistakes and oh, I forgot in your recipe videos in order to fake the idea of humbleness?" Well, quite simple. I don't fake it. Uh, we're not a big production kind of place. We only film once. And when I get this, when I'm making something and talking to the camera every now and then, I forget something, and a lot of times it's a recipe I've never done before or haven't practiced. There's always a learning opportunity in mistakes. Mistakes can be fixed, so we show them. But no, we don't fake anything in the videos. And to fake humbleness, uh, I don't think I'm trying to be humble. I'm just not trying to be fake. So I think that's the difference. Uh, I'm not trying to prove to anybody what I can or can't do in the kitchen. You know, so that's I guess that's the best way I can put that. I'm not really faking anything. You know, look, I've been cooking professionally for over 30 years now, and I've seen all kinds of cooks come and go, and I've seen all kinds of you know people talk and not last very long in a kitchen. Uh, I'm way past that. I go, you can not. I'm a good cook, a bad cook, or whatever you want of what I know or what my skills are. But the fact I've been doing this for 30 years, full time, nonstop, uh, I think that's what gives me my street cred. So yeah. My addiction to mushrooms in my dishes, man. I don't. Mushrooms are great. I do use them a lot, but I mean, I've got over 300 videos out now, so I think we've covered all kinds of stuff. I guess, of course, it's endless as to what you can cook. The amount of food out there is endless. Uh, and I'm always looking for interesting stuff that we can film. So yeah. And I like to work with ingredients that people have access to, so everyone can find a mushroom. Yeah. Why do people hate whole? I didn't know that they did. I didn't know that they did hate whole wheat pasta. So I don't know where you're getting that info from. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever cook a beaver. Someone's asking me if they've never seen me cook a beaver. No, I'm not cooking beaver. What's my least favorite food? Hmm, I'm not sure. I get moods for stuff. I don't really have favorites or least favorites. I just have moods for stuff sometimes. So well said, Edwin. How about those keftedes? Which keftedes are you talking about? You know, a lot of different. I've done, I think, three different meatball recipes so far. I could probably do another five. There's so many different ways to make a meatball or a keftedes. So yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna film more. What am I in the mood for today? I think we're just gonna be grilling up some chicken on the barbecue today. Keep it simple. Yeah. Steve, I bet you like Chez Perret. Have not been to Chez Perret in over 20, probably 25 years. Yeah. 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 Not my cup of tea. I don't really do the peelers anymore. That's the polite way of saying it. Deep dish or New York style? I would probably prefer New York style to deep dish, but I'm a fan of all pizza. So, what is one dish that would test the ability of your average home cook? I'm not sure because I'm not a big believer that any recipe is innately hard. I think the difference between the home cook and the restaurant cook or the professional cook is cooking for volume. And when you're cooking for volume, that's when training comes in, training, staffing, equipment. So, but I don't really think there's any dish that's particularly difficult to cook. Mm. Mm. Potatoes, I never even heard of that. Yeah, probably not something I would do because I see myself spending 100 hours doing anything. So, lamb ragu, not a bad idea. I think I'd rather do like yeah, lamb ragu is not a bad idea. Well, I do that with some lamb shanks or something. Yeah, it's not a, it's a pretty good one to film actually. I do not have any experience with South African dishes, as asked by Brand Jam. Ug said I'm perfectly bilingual, so I can understand with all my videos, but I should do more in French for people that don't speak English. So he's saying that because we put out our first French video last week, and unfortunately, as predicted, the video it tanked. As far as my numbers, the video did very poorly. I think because most of my subscribers and viewers are outside of forget Canada, they're outside of Quebec. The second I did the video in French, uh, that's what makes it very tough for me to do French videos. Not that I don't want to, is that they just don't get out. Like when I have a good short on YouTube, it'll probably do 100,000 views in the first 2 hours, and my French video did 100,000, 100 like 10,000 views in a week. So like it's pretty bad numbers for me. You know, and like I said, and to boot, after a day when the numbers did so bad, uh, YouTube started auto dubbing my voice, which was a total pain. Uh, and we did not do that. And I was trying to, it took us a while just to figure out how to get it off there. So, Mustafa the Chosen, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Uh, have a great life as well, Mustafa. Thank you. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I can probably imagine that in certain kitchens, it's a very stressful environment and a very, how did someone word it here? Sorry, I'm scrolling back. Mm, Trying to find a comment, guys. Yeah. Anyways, I like high stress kitchens. I don't tolerate yelling and screaming in my kitchen. Uh, and if I got to that point, I wouldn't want to do it anymore. So that's just me. Yeah. Have I watched The Bear and is it accurate in restaurant life? Look, I've never worked in kitchens trying to get Michelin stars. But and I do enjoy The Bear, by the way. I think it's a fun watch. But I can't imagine that. I forget the main character's name in The Bear. There, I can't imagine uh, that much yelling and screaming from one person or complete breakdowns. I don't think there's a character like that would last very long in any kitchen. So yeah, but it's a great show. Fleet Haven, Ukrainian food. So, what would be a Ukrainian recipe that you'd want to see? And if I could narrow it down, something that would be family friendly and let's say cost efficient or affordable in today's market. Make me a recommendation. I'll do some homework. Yeah, Sprinkle Red Sting having a separate channel to do the French videos would probably be better. But sorry, 2 seconds. That compost truck is back around and it's loud for me. But yes, if you guys can hear me, that's fine. Oh, sorry, sneeze. Mm. Uh, I still work full time, running a restaurant and cooking in the restaurant. We
put out quite a bit of English content every week, 3 to 4 videos a week, and then trying to film that many as well in French is I just don't know if I have the time. That's the main thing, like yeah, underrated leaks, overrated. Uh, Pakistani food is epic. What do you think? Uh, okay, so borscht. A lot of people have asked me to make borscht. I guess I'll have to get on that. And specifically Pakistani food. I don't know if I've had Pakistani food. I might have by accident, but I'm not sure if I've had it to be honest. I wouldn't have known it. How about that? Have I ever had Sri Lankan? I've had a lot of Sri Lankan food. Yeah. Uh, Big fan of like I have a lot of Sri Lankan gentlemen that work for me as well. But big fan of koto roti. I love the rolls. Any kind of Sri Lankan dal. Uh, and a few of them I have trouble pronouncing, but yeah, I like me my Sri Lankan food. Have I ever had goat? Yes. Uh, I've had goat many times. I like the way the West Indian do it. So I like a good curry goat. Yeah. And the first time I ever tried to cook goat on my own, I completely massacred it. It was unedible. So uh, I got a lot of learning to do when it comes to goat. Hey, Steve, is my refrigerator running? No, I'm outside. That was yeah, I'm sure the noise level is better now that the truck is gone. Uh, have you ever had stuffed pigeons? No. I was born in Montreal. What about cooking meat underground? It'd be a fun video. It's just we always film at the restaurant. Uh, so to set up, whenever I film shorts, guys, I film like 7, 8 at a time. Uh, and I don't. Sorry, I gotta look at my recycling bin as we're talking here. They left it in the middle of the street. Sorry, compost bin. Uh, sorry. Just when I film short, film 7, 8 at a time. Sorry, just trying to keep my address hidden just for a sec here. Yeah, we film short 7, 8 at a time, and all right. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, we film shorts 7, 8 at a time. So to bring the camera guy to to one spot to film one short and a long production like that of cooking something on the ground, uh, it's expensive. It would probably make great content, but it's expensive. And in the world of shorts, uh, in the world of shorts, sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss. So imagine spending hundreds of dollars filming a short of something that you cook underground, and then it just tanks. Mm. But one day, I'm not in a rush. That's one thing, guys. I'm not planning on stopping. So we got a lot of ideas, and we test stuff. We're testing different long format videos, and we test all kinds of stuff. So when we uh, when we start doing, let's say, some outdoor cooking, and then I'll probably want to set it up, or we do like 7, 8 one day outside. So we'll see. Yeah, toad in the hole. Not sure what that is. Toad in the hole. I thought I had it, but I was thinking of like an egg dish where you crack an egg in the middle of bread, but I don't think that's what you were talking about. Yeah. Can we get a pancake? I think I'm filming a pancake recipe next week. So I'm gonna film it. After that, I don't know what's gonna come out though. I tested the recipe already. I'm happy with it. So coming soon. I speak two and a half languages: French, English, and some very broken Greek. Now, I was born in Montreal. For whoever's asking, I have not been asked to be on any TV show, but I do have a news team. I was saying earlier, uh, I have a news team coming to film me tomorrow for 3 or 4 hours, so that should be exciting. Yeah. Can we get a smash burgers recipe? I've been contemplating. I haven't done a burger video yet, so I've been contemplating that video. I don't think the first burger video is going to be a smash burger. But I guess one day we'll do a smash burger. But I think I'm going to lean for a more traditional burger for my first burger video. Hmm. Where do I know the name Brad Leone from? I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, good day from Australia. Sorry, I just couldn't read your name. Yeah. How you doing? Mm. I haven't had the opportunity to travel that much, guys. I've been working a lot for the past since we opened the restaurant. It's been very all encompassing, and it's been 28 years of it. Someone said, "Made the marry me pasta absolutely amazing," and that was the exact same reaction I had the first time I had it. So, obviously, the marry me pasta wasn't anything new, but it was a trend going around on TikTok. So I made my version of it, and you know what? When we tried it on camera, that reaction you could tell was like, "Damn, that came out really good." Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Someone's asking if I'm self-taught or if I went to culinary school. I don't think I'm self-taught, but I didn't go to culinary school. I had a lot of great mentors growing up, so definitely there's always a bit of self-teaching for anybody. But along the line, whether you're in school or working on the job, there's gonna be a lot of guys that are gonna be teaching you stuff. So Sunday gravy, definitely want to film one day. Yeah, that'll happen one day. Sunday roast. Is that a fun video, guys? A Sunday roast? I don't know. Yeah, just think about roasts or like rub some spice or some herbs on them and put them in the oven. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a super intriguing video there, but uh, the full English breakfast. Ugh, I gotta get. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand blood sausage. There you go. Someone asked me earlier a food I don't like. I don't like blood sausage. Fluffy is asking for a good moussaka recipe. It is already there, buddy. I believe I filmed moussaka as a long format video on YouTube, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Just go to my videos on YouTube and you'll find a moussaka recipe. What's a Greek dish that I don't like? I don't know. I don't think I found one yet. Oh, you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of scordalia. Scordalia is just like it's a garlic mashed potato spread that you eat cold. It's never been my favorite. Hmm. Uh, yeah, it's a live stream of me and Spiro doing morning prep. I mean, first of all, we're like uh the way our schedules work is I come in about 3 4 hours before everybody else, and then 4 or 5 guys show up to continue the prep. So it wouldn't just be me and Spiro. And normally, by the time everybody else shows up, I'm trying to make sure I finished all my work so I can get out of the way and give them some room. Uh, and then I take a little break in the afternoon. I normally go somewhere and work on content ideas or develop recipes and come back for service. Yeah. I do have some morning prep videos out in long format though. So if you want to see me doing morning prep, go to my YouTube. Again, in my YouTube videos, there's at least 2 videos where they followed me around for 2 3 hours just doing morning prep, and you'll pretty much get an exact taste of what I do in the morning. So there are 5 full-time chefs besides me, so we're 6 altogether. Yeah, yeah. Do you ever do you ever do fried chicken, not nuggets, not tenders, but bone-in fried chicken? I'm actually working on my recipe to film that. Yeah, so and I want to do it's either gonna be a southern fried chicken and everything bone on, I probably want to do like not just like a lot of guys do fried chicken, just like boneless thighs, and I don't know, too easy. I want to cut up a whole chicken and do fried chicken. I just haven't decided if I'm gonna do uh more like a Korean fried chicken or a Southern fried chicken. I'm leaning more towards probably the Korean fried chicken because it's twice cooked, and I think that'll be easier for the home cook. Because if you twice cook it, you're gonna start off at a lower heat, less chance of burning it, and then you'll crisp it up at high heat. If people try to do, if people try to like fry chicken for the first time and they don't know what they're doing with to control the heat on the oil, they'll probably burn their chicken before it's cooked. So, have I ever eaten shark? A long time ago. I used to like it when I was as a kid. I don't really like shark anymore though. I don't know. My taste changed. My kids love chicken nugget, not chicken nugget, chicken cutlets. They love anytime I do pasta. Big fan. They're big fans of anything chicken. We're a big chicken family here. Mm. Do I like Indian? I love all kinds of Indian food. Yeah, I'm not an expert at cooking it at all though. That's actually like the one genre I haven't cooked yet on camera, and I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ready yet. Uh, it is Radio Canada coming to film a segment for a show called L'Épicerie. Yeah, but I'm sure once it airs, we'll put up links and stuff and show people where to find it. Again, Jason is asking, make moussaka or pasticcio. Moussaka is already available in a long format video on YouTube, and pasticcio is already available as a short. So they're both there. My thought on burnt ends. I don't think I've ever had them. I mean, I know what they are. Seen them. Definitely something I would like. No doubt about that. Yeah. Tortilla video, yes, but that I need some practice there. Tortilla is not something I grew up making. It's something that the aunts used to make. So once I get a nice good recipe, we'll definitely film it. We haven't filmed scratch meat. We haven't filmed the pasta making process yet. We're probably gonna do that soon. No, like actually making pasta. Top three chicken wing sauces. So if you ask me what I have in my fridge that I buy at the store that I like to throw on chicken wings, I like the Frank's buffalo wing sauce. That's my flavor profile. Yeah, I love that sauce. Favorite dessert of all time. I know because I'm big, you're probably not gonna believe this, but I'm not really a big sweet eater. Uh, say I have a favorite one. You know what? As long as the dessert's not too sweet, like I think that's what ruined desserts. For me. Like I like chocolate cake, I like a carrot cake, I like a creme brulee, but once they make them too sweet, it's ruined for me. I just can't handle that kind of sweetness anymore. Yeah, we will film lasagna soon. Yeah, the best dish to make with green olives in it. I mean, I've never purposely focused a dish around green olives. To me, a green olive is just like something you add to there, but I'm sure you can make some pretty interesting pastas with green olives. The pudding chômeur, Elia's gonna make the pudding. Yeah, the pudding chômeur is definitely one that most people love. So ask me like so the thing is to a gyro recipe that I would make at home. Like I'll never make gyro at home. It's uh, you need a spit. It needs to slow roast. I see like the sheet pan gyro recipes they have out there. I'm sure in the oven where you can skewer the meat on top and just pop the thing in the oven, but not the same. You know, I think when it comes to like gyro and shawarma and you know, I don't know. Go to a restaurant for that one. Find a good restaurant for that one. Arancini? I haven't filmed arancini. Yeah, we'll make some arancini one day. Yeah. Chicken fried steak. Interesting. I think I'll do fried chicken first. Is chicken fried steak really that popular in the South? I mean, you don't see that ever around here. Like you'll never see chicken fried steak up in Canada. But hmm. Oh, I don't know if I want to give my gamer tag. Yeah, no. I don't know if I want to give my gamer tag. I don't play all that much, and when I do, I want to relax and yeah. Hmm, yeah. When they're making chicken fried steak in the South, what cut of steak are they usually using? And are they making big steak? I mean, I guess everything's big, but or are they, using like smaller cuts because you're breading it? Well, not breading it, but you're putting you're flouring it basically. Well, I wonder what cut of steak they use for that. I don't think they're using a bone and ribeye for a chicken fried steak, right? So flank steak tenderized. Yeah, I love flank, so that works. Cube steak. Yeah. Okay. John Morgan, stop. Don't ever, please don't. But good luck to you and your wife. Yeah, good luck. Hope that works out. Well, I will. Just hope it's easy, is what I mean. Mm. Hawaiian inspired food. We'll get to it one day. We'll get to it one day. The thing is, guys, when people ask me to do stuff that I haven't done before, it takes me a little while to find the time to find the recipe, research the recipe, practice the recipe to make sure that when I put it out there, I'm not insulting a culture. Morning, everybody. Chicken fried steak is chicken schnitzel. Yeah, but is schnitzel breaded or is it battered? Right? 'Cause I don't think like chicken fried steak. I don't. It's not breaded. I'm assuming it's just like a fried chicken batter. And I think schnitzel's probably breaded. Mm. Do we rent the restaurants for events? We used to a lot in the past. I don't. I don't do it all that much anymore. Uh, no, I mean not that much. It'd have to be a very unique situation. Japanese katsu are all somewhat shaking hands in some way or another. Yeah, Ryo Reynoko, I think has a point there, saying the Japanese. Yeah. uh, with cream gravy and lots of black pepper. Okay, like that white gravy they use in the South there. I've never actually had it, by the way. Mm. Tony Snow wants me to say something funny in Quebec French accent. What's funny? I don't know. When someone asks me to say something funny, just can't think of nothing. Funny has to come off the cuff. I have not had haggis. No. Someone's asked me if I had haggis before. Not yet. Uh, mm. Okay, that sounds good. Reno Coke coming. I'm actually working on a General Tao chicken recipe. Uh, I just I don't have it quite right the way I like it yet. I like it more on the spicy side than on the sweet side. So I'm just trying to hone in on that one. We're getting there though. Chicken wings. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do chicken wings too. Yeah. Yeah. Do I like raclette? So-so, you know, so-so. I don't like fondue. I'm not a big fan of having to cook my own food at a restaurant. What's your opinion on Velveeta cheese? Never had it, to be honest. It's not something Velveeta cheese whiz that was never in my house, in my fridge growing up. So my favorite YouTube chef in terms of their recipes and cooking skills. One of them is definitely Andy Cooks, Andy Hernan. Yeah, I can relate to him quite a bit. Uh, but obviously, watch. I'm probably watching all the same people you guys are watching. So you know, I get I don't remember all their names by the way because there's so many. But I mean, I learn from everybody, just like some people learn from me. I learn from everybody else as well too. So um, it's but if there's one guy I can really relate to, it's Andy from Andy Cooks. Probably because he's got a restaurant background. Uh, he's not trying to show off. He's trying to do recipes that people can recreate. He's very informative, so yeah, I enjoy him. What part of Canada? We're in Montreal. Well, everybody say hi to Ty because someone just started moderating and it wasn't me, so that means Ty's in the house. Yeah, yeah. Ty is trying to get some information now, asking about backyard barbecues. Hmm. Real talk, son. What's your idea? So someone says they started watching the Pasta Queen because of me. She is kind of funny, but I don't know. I don't see a lot of content by her anymore. A lot of comedy sketches, so I don't know. I don't see her. I just don't see her putting out a lot of cooking stuff. I know she's probably got a private channel now there, but I don't see as much cooking content from her anymore. Uh, Sorry. I am definitely watching the hockey game tonight. Yeah, definitely watching the hockey game. No idea who's going to win. I thought Rahab's going to close it out last game. I was convinced of it, and look what happened. So, yeah. Is opening a restaurant a good business to go into? Not if you don't have experience. You will lose money way too fast, way too quickly at today's prices for equipment, rent, food costs, labor. You got to be flying out of the gates nowadays. So if you don't know what you're doing or you don't have experience, I don't recommend it. Hmm. So real talk is saying my idea is you get three locals near you that love your restaurant and want and what you do and want to be a part of it. You should make a YouTube video of these three chefs competing to working a restaurant. Uh, I don't know if yeah, I don't know if I'd get that many volunteers for that. Do I have Arctic char on the menu at Vivaldi? I do not. One of my favorite fish too. Don't see it around that often anymore. Telling you, man, fish is becoming a luxury nowadays. Mm. Am I French? Yeah, I'm half French and half Greek. Do I cook with saffron? Not that often. No. Saffron's very hit or miss, by the way. A lot of a lot of times in the restaurant when I cook with saffron, uh, people just aren't used to it around here all that much. So uh, It's not my favorite either, to be honest. But I'll probably do. I'm sure I'll do a saffron risotto there, risotto milanese. I'm sure that'll happen one day. Oh, I mean, we filmed plenty of arrabbiata videos, that's for sure. Mm. Uh, yeah, saffron's probably more expensive than most drugs, eh? Jurg Swiss, why the channel did as well as it did, we don't know, but we're always working hard at it. I can promise you that. Me and Ty are always talking, why do we think this video did well, or why do we think this video didn't do well, or what do we think the people want to see, or you know, we're really trying to try to give everybody what they want, and also do what I enjoy doing at the same time. So we do accommodate quite a bit of dietary restrictions at the restaurant. So yeah, how would I describe Vivaldi's food to someone who's never had it? I think the food is great. Uh, I mean, I would say it's Italian, Canadian, Italian American, Mediterranean twist, but I just concentrate on like really using very good ingredients. I don't overcomplicate things. Try to put together classic recipes, give you value for dollar, you know. And most people are surprised there. So uh, I give a shit. How about that? Dessert pizza. Hmm. I'm not gonna promise on that one. I find a lot of the my videos that do best are the videos that people will attempt it. Have I ever thought of doing a friendly competition with Spiro? At what? Arm wrestling? Do you like Bourdain and his work? I loved his documentaries. I loved his writing. I don't know him beyond that. I don't know him. I don't know what he's like as a person, so I never met him. But I definitely love his book and his travel shows. He's a very great orator. He speaks very well. So, what's a guilty pleasure food that you ate as a kid that you still like today once in a while? Boxed mac and cheese. Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna lose my pasta card. But not like Kraft. I like the Annie's one. My kids like it, so I have it from time to time there. But have not been to Australia yet. No. Mm, mm. We do not update and change the menu at Vivaldi all that much. The menu's pretty dialed in. I gotta change my tablet a little more often, but it's after 28 years, I've got it pretty dialed into what my customers like. So not only what my customers like, but also what the kitchen can handle. Like that's part of running a restaurant, right? Like you have X amount of time you can spend on a dish, depending on what kind of restaurant you're running. So the rest of be am I considering a second spot? A second Vivaldi? No. Uh, Vivaldi or not is it might not look as fancy as a lot of the restaurants out there. It might not be as hip, but it is very prep heavy, and there's a lot of work that goes involved. There's a lot of work that goes into that menu. It's very tough to franchise. What do you think about a chocolate eggplant mousse? You make it, I'll try it. How about that? Where did I get my accent? I have no idea. Where did you get yours? Thank you, Matisse. Steve, did I get kicked out of my own restaurant right now? I kicked myself out around 11 this morning. We're not open today. I went in to do a bit of paperwork, and now I booted myself. Am I from New England? No. From Montreal? We're not far from New England. Mm. Kansas City and Georgia. That must be a hell of a mix. Uh, I don't know how many times I've seen Goodfellas. At least 40 times, probably. I don't watch it anymore, though. I've got to memorize that movie at this point. So, how do I prevent a watery sauce when making chicken dishes in a pan? It's sorry about it. The question is just too general. Uh, you gotta have to dial it in a bit more. Favorite vegetarian dish? Oh, there's a lot. You know what? Honestly, a nice primavera pasta. Mm, a McDonald's night, no thanks. McDonald's has to be enjoyed in the dark in your closet. You can't let anybody know. Uh, Duck asked me a question, but in case you don't know, I will never do anything political or religious on any of my content or any of my streams or whatnot. We're gonna keep this channel friendly and fun, and there's plenty of other places where we can go and rack our heads over politics. I will say this, when it comes to any kind of politics, especially in North America, I mean, the people of Canada, they're great. I think the Americans are great. I think most people in the world are great. And politicians and billionaires tend to make, uh, you know, let's let the politicians and the billionaires hate each other as they make their billions. And let's just respect each other as friends. But yeah, no, beyond that, I won't comment on politics. You know, you know, I enjoy meeting people. Like, that's the best thing about, honestly, guys, that's the best thing about this YouTube channel is every night at the restaurant, I get people coming from all over the place, from the US, from all over the world, really. But uh, it's just been such a great way to meet people, and you know what? Everyone's super cool, so Italo sometimes. Yeah. I haven't been to New Brunswick yet at all. I haven't been to the Maritimes yet. I'm actually planning a trip to the Maritimes in a couple of years. I want my daughters to be a little older. I think a trip to the Maritimes is something they'll enjoy more when they're a little older because I'd like to do a lot of outdoor physical activities if we go there. So yeah, but I'm dying to get out to the Maritimes actually. The stream's a bit laggy. Okay, sorry about that. Mm. What country's cuisine do you like other than Greece and Italy? Honestly, man, I just love food. It doesn't really matter the country. I just think sometimes we get used to you know, uh, certain countries. Like if you're Greek, it's tomatoes and onions and garlic, and that's very similar to Italian as well. And you go places like India, it's a lot spice heavier. Your palate gets used to certain things in general. So good. Just want to make food at home versus buying pouches. Will love it. I should have done that years ago. Ah, man. Cooking for infants and toddlers, my goodness. Every kid is different, man. Every kid is different. What worked for one kid didn't work for the other one. So I can't get into that, man. That's for sure. And to be honest, nah. Nah, I ain't getting into that. Every kid is different. Too hard. Mhm. Sardines out. I have to bring my oldest daughter, Phoebe. She's a big sardine junkie. I hate the things. She goes nuts for them. Vivaldi gonna make Gerber baby. Like, you know what? On the baby food, was like, I forgot the name. Ah, yeah, here it is. Boiling these meats and different vegetables and this and that. And then it was like a brand in Quebec. Some people might know. I don't know if it's just in Quebec. It's La Mère Poule. It's like mother hen or something. Okay, La Mère Poule. And whatever the hell they put in, and it was organic and good. And, oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. I don't know why we're lagging. All right. Uh, can everybody agree we're lagging? Because I got full bars here, and yeah, it's okay. Yeah, lagging. Yeah, sorry, lagging. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're lagging, guys, but you know what? I think I was about to call it a day, anyways. Uh, sorry, I got distracted on my last thought there. We'll try to come out again this week sometime. I hope everyone has a great day. Go Habs, go! Are we back? All right, a few more minutes. All right, for a few more. Uh, here's a good question. Anybody seen the first two episodes of Dutton Ranch? I watched them yesterday, and that series is gonna be fire. Yeah. Do I like cooking with ghee? I just cook with butter. Buffalo fans attacking the stream. Attaboy, Ty. Uh, 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 breakfast sandwich. Okay, the Sheldo is asking about a breakfast sandwich. Sheldo, go to my YouTube videos, find the video that says breakfast for dinner, and take a look at the breakfast sandwich. And it's a pretty good. Uh, I'm Teefs Leaves. Leaves, how do you feel about Marner's success this year? Are you okay with that? What a goal he scored last week, eh? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Sabres fans, eh? A lot of Sabres fans here. That's okay. Makes it more fun. Can we make a bet that if Buffalo wins, you make Buffalo wings? Bro, I think in Montreal, anyone that had Buffalo wings took the Buffalo off the menu this last week. Uh, ground Italian sausage needs to be cooked up tonight. Ah, make a pasta, make a quick sauce with it. Throw some spices on it and grill it. Make some Italian sausage. Mm, mm. Cream cooker Steve. All right, guys. I cook with plenty of things other than cream. Let's not get it twisted. Lentil soup with the sausage. I like that. Sausage, peppers, potatoes, onions, garlic, boom, passata, basil. Yes, man. God, the internet is helpful sometimes. Is GTA 6 actually dropping? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go play me some Black Ops right now. Some badass Canadian food. Mm. We'll see who scores the game winner for the Habs tonight. Maybe that'll help dictate what part of the world we'll cook the food from. How about that? Mm. All right, guys. Uh, I think I have seen Chef with Sean Favreau. Yes. Mrs. Vivaldi, my wife Dina does cook, yes. And my last name's not Vivaldi, by the way, just in case. Yeah, so that's the name of the restaurant. Steve, something your mother used to cook for you. My mother still cooks for me. Uh, I'll tell you what, the favorite thing my mom makes, it's not really a particular dish, but it's a process. She basically, let's say she'll cook up a whole rooster, a capon, whatever we call that, or capon. Or big capon is rooster. Anyways, she cooks up the rooster, sets it aside, and then in the drippings of the rooster, she throws some onions, some tomato, and she cooks like a bucatini kind of pasta directly in the capon drippings. And then we like debone the chicken with that pasta and some Greek kefalotiri cheese. Man, man, that's some good shit. Yeah, really, really good. Thoughts on Mexican? I love Mexican food. Me and the wife are big taco fans. I know that's, I mean, I don't want to limit Mexican food to tacos there, but tacos are fun because you can have just so many different flavors in a sitting, right? So, yeah, yeah. Anyhow, all right, guys, have yourselves a great day. Go Habs, go. We'll see you soon. All the best. Take care, guys. Bye bye.